I took away their light, and I'm not sure how they feel about it. It spoke! It made a noise! Y'all hearing that, right? Hey guys! Today we're actually doing something I don't normally get to do. We're actually doing another part of the Hozy demo, just because I had a lot of fun with this the other day, and I was curious to see if there were more levels, and as you can see from back there, there definitely were. So I was hoping it would save my progress here, but I guess it didn't, so let's just, since I kind of know what I need to do for this part now, we can go a lot quicker with this one. So just forcefully drag it over the boards. And at least, like I said, I do know a little bit better what I'm doing this time. And I have like a general idea of what I was doing before, so let's get the basic cleanup stuff out of the way. It also helps that I now know that I can move the camera. That is just too satisfying, little thunk over and over again. Alright. I think we can leave that. Nope, I can't do that. Alright, well. Get as much wood as we can. Just trying to get like a general. Oh, well, didn't mean to turn that on, but hey, I was gonna turn it on later anyway. I like the cozy atmosphere. Have you guys ever lived in a place with that had like a fireplace in it? Let me know down in the comments if you have, because I actually, back when I lived with my parents for a little bit before coming to the arcade, they actually did have a gas fireplace. Let's see, any more boards? Did I miss anything? Okay, I think that's all of those. Cool. Alright, now we gotta do the leaves again. But thankfully, I know how this works better now. I can also just, like, sweep them off the edge if I want to. So let's just move all of this over. But yeah, they lived in a place with a gas fireplace. There was also one time I went on a little road trip with my mom and my sister, and we had some family friends who had a kind of like a little vacation cabin up in the mountains. And when I say cabin, I mean like full actual cabin. Like there was no central heating. It came from, basically there was a furnace and a fireplace. And because we were coming up there during their off time when they weren't staying there, it was very, very cold because this was the middle of the winter in the mountains. So we were so freezing that night that we started up the furnace and we used their fireplace as well to get some heat going. And it was still very cozy. I have fond memories of sitting in the living room with, let's see, with my mom and my sister. Okay, I still find it weird that I can't just throw this away. Also, I missed a leaf. There we go. Out of sight, out of mind. Okay, I can just drop stuff. Well, I can't drop that over the edge. I can drop this over the edge. I'm surprised I can't, like, I can't throw that one away, but it can go off the edge for now. So, first, let's get the new flooring done. Hold on, did I miss one of the old ones from before? Yep, I did. I missed a couple there. Whoops. I was wondering why I didn't get the thing for that. Okay. Now it's working. Well, that is not as satisfying to have it left off like that. Come on, right in here. There we go. And then over on this side. But, yeah, I was starting to say earlier that I have some nice memories from that little trip of just hanging out with my mom and my sister and the three of us just chilling in the living room, watching. We had a DVD of an old Final Fantasy anime. I'm trying to remember what it was called. And it was one of those ones where like, it wasn't... Not like the Final Fantasy VII Advent Children movie. It was like an actual full-on Final Fantasy VII anime series. And it was weird and a little confusing at times. I partially blame that on some of the English dubbing being a little bit awkward at times. But we still really liked it a lot. Alright, last time I was going for... Yeah, I was wanting that purplish red color. So let's go up and then slowly down and up and down. And I have no fear of accidentally painting over everything. Though I do have a mild fear of these dang corners. Which again, not expecting a perfect game. This is still a demo. It's still... Oh, hold up. I can rotate that if I... Huh. I did not know I could rotate the paint roller. So I bet if I do that... Also, Oh, okay. So I can rotate the camera with that button. With the right-click button. So that's actually really handy to know. I don't remember if I saw that last time or not. But knowing now that I can rotate the paint roller, that is very useful information to have. Because now I can go sideways and oh my gosh, those corners are so much easier now. There we go. Why does this one not want to go? Hello? Thank you. I might have to, like, tilt the camera down in a bit to see if... Let's see. Yeah, there are some awkward streaks there. But I like this. I actually can get a better angle for some of these weird areas now. And this gives me better perspective. Okay. Let's see. Put that back in the paint to refill it. And now when I have these awkward edges, I can turn the paint roller sideways and use that to get the rest. I don't know why it does like this little skip thing sometimes towards the bottom. If it's just like it's losing the track or something. But now I have a trick. There we go. Oh, out of paint again. Okay. And let's just to make sure, I think I got it all. Yeah, okay. Alright, next wall. So it is still a little bit awkward painting at some of these angles. But at least I've got the basics down now. I am also just kind of doing these broad sweeping strokes because I want to try and get as much of the area as I can. Okay, I think that's most of it. And actually, that wall came out pretty even. I'm satisfied. You know what, actually, what I could do, instead of having to keep moving the camera back over, and of course now I only figure that out once I'm almost done with it. I do like that this actually impacts the level of sun that you see in the room. That's a nice touch. Alright, let's get these last couple walls painted. Again, I don't know why it does like this little stuttering thing when you get the cursor down towards the bottom wall. But it does not matter, for now I have discovered your secrets, paint roller. Now I can just go across. Oh, hold on, I was gonna say perfectly painted, but then I saw... Come on, rotate, hold up, rotate more, there we go. There, I saw just like a little tiny dab towards the bottom. It's like you move it away for just a little bit too long and it wants to rotate. Okay. Okay, yeah, that actually looks a lot better. It still feels to me like there's something along the bottom edge that's not painted, but I think that might just be the texturing of the wall. Could also be completely wrong and I'm just an incompetent painter. I said it before and I will say it again, I am not an artist. My thumbnail should make that very clear. All I do is manipulate pictures that I already have access to. But I do still appreciate art, and I actually do like painting. It's been a long time since I've had a chance to paint anything. I don't go into it expecting to create a masterpiece, but I just do it sometimes because it's relaxing. That and my mom is very, very creative, very artsy. She loves science, of course, but she also really, really loves to do artsy, creative things. It's like it gets too low and then it tries to paint the floor or something. But I think... Come on. No, not that. I think that's as good as it's gonna get. But yeah, my mom, she does painting, she does clay sculpting. She actually, for a long time, back when more of our family would get together for the holidays, she would make these, I mentioned before in other videos that one of my family's traditions is, come on, there we go. One of my family's traditions is that, we make certain... Oh yeah, I remember I also... Actually, you know, if I'm doing the walls this purplish color, I might leave this gold for now, and then swap it over in a bit. Maybe, like, do a design with it once I got everything unloaded. Let's see, I kind of said I wanted this to be towards, like, around the corner here where I'm going to have the painting and art stuff. Because remember last time, I wanted to keep kind of the motorcycle and the tool garage stuff more towards this area on the outside, and then do more of the artistic stuff on the inside. So let me get some of this furniture back out. I don't remember exactly how I had it before, but let's see, kind of stick you, yeah, kind of like you over there. Try to get, yeah, I remember I had like a little, this was like my little poppy table. As if for a date, but who with? Yeah, I remember that. And then we had our little carts and stuff here. Our little collection of papers. Let's see, I was trying to figure out where to put some of these things, like the statue and whatnot. Kinda like the statue there. I'll leave the quilt there for now. My sister's quilt. Yeah, and then I had like this big rolly cart. I think that's where I actually put the statue head last time. Let's see, what else we got? Okay, we had a, let's see, we had a desk lamp. And we had our big studio type light. Let's see what else we got in here. Our little standing light. Which I feel like that would be pretty good, like, over around here by our art corner. Let's see. Oh yeah, our random letter. Oh, it's, yeah, a little A light. Haha, get it? It's A light. Let's see. I think I was able to get a bunch of them on the little, like, all my little jack-o'-lanterns together on the table last time. Let's see. Let me just drag it out here so it's easier to figure out how I want everything. Let's see, and then you. Oh, no. Let's see. Yeah, like that. There we go. Little tiny ghosty candle. And then I remember putting all these pictures over here. Let's see. Little object studies. Pretty sure this is either us or a character that we're making. R. Okay. I remember I had this kind of like over around here. And then we had our painting easel kind of set up like this. Had our little, I think that's yeah, okay, that's our little shelf of art supplies, which I feel like would be a good to have on the wall here in the middle between the two. Oh yeah, this. I remember this. This was our little thing of tools, which we can leave that there above the workbench. Oh, that's cool. We can tighten it and unwind it. Yes, our cycle roars. This is, yeah, that's more tools. So you can put those next to that. Step ladder I feel like can stay out here for now. Might move it around in a bit. Let's see our little, I want to put our little painting easel here by our supplies. Our little gourd basket. No, I can't, I guess that one's too big to put under there. I'm actually thinking maybe I could put this up here. Yeah, there we go. And then, come on, let me... Yeah, there we go. Got some light going on in here. I remember I wanted to have this sitting in one of the chairs. Let's see, watering can definitely belongs outside. Trash can can stay out here. Oh, I remember this. This is our little thing of crayons. Yep, there is something inside. Crayons. Let's see. Move you over here for now. I think it makes more sense to have this one towards the edge here by the paint supplies. Oh yeah, I had the lockers like back here along the wall. So let me move the light real quick because I want these, yeah, like right there. And I can still have, yeah, I can still have the light, kind of like that. What is, oh, it's the hand thing, I remember you. And yeah, rock hand. Let's see, where can I, did I, I think I kind of had you over here on like my general art study area. Can I put this? Yeah, I can put that on top of here. Just so that way it's in a spot where it can get a nice breeze going. This was a little camera, I believe. That's a radio. I feel like I want the radio. I think we're listening to some opera. Let's see, another little camera. I like this table. It's very, very handy. It's not as big on the bottom as you would think it is, though. Let's see. Still looking for those chairs. Oh yeah, I remember these planters from last time. Leave them out here for now, and I'll move them in a bit once I figure out the outdoor area. Oh yeah, these things. I still have no idea what the heck they are, but I was using them decoratively over on the wall here. Let's see. Just little accent flares. What is that? Oh wait, I think there are like some tile things from last time, if I remember correctly. Yeah, and then like over here. And then a third one over here. Trying to just get it lined up right there. Oh yeah, and I had the tea set on the table here last time. Should be like a little saucer, yes. Saucer with the teacup on it. And I can move those here. I'm still really loving the flexibility that I have with this. There we go, that looks so cute. There. Okay, like how that's looking so far. Okay, now I've got some chairs. I think I wanted the wicker chair outside. And let's see, we had these little stool chairs, I think. Yeah, I definitely had this as one of the interior ones. So kind of over here, nice and cozy by the fire. Had another chair. Yeah, and then this was the other chair that we kind of had nice and snug by the fire. Had quilt there, and I think I put the, let's see, a little bit better view for that. Put the, yeah, little throw pillow on the chair here. Or actually, maybe I'll leave this one over here, and then kind of wish. I was trying to say I kind of wish I could can I drape it? Nah, it doesn't really drape, unfortunately. But I can leave that on here. And then I had the table kind of in the middle like this. Let's see. Move you over just a touch. There we go. And still enough room to get to the fireplace. I want whimsy, but I want a little practicality too, you know? This was... Oh yeah, it's another art supply thing. Okay. Let's see, can this fit over here in the middle if I angle it right? Yeah, there we go. So we can get to all of our art supplies. Yeah, and I think I remember putting the hand on there last time. There we go. Or actually, hold up. Oh, no, not you. I meant... Oh, it's on oh, that... Huh, I wasn't even trying for that, but apparently having the painting... Like, you can put anything on top of something and it'll move it around like that? That's cool. Huh. Try to see if I can put the painting easel a little bit closer on there, but I can at least put... I can at least put the crayons there, and then I can put... I can maybe put the painting easel on the table. Yeah, put you towards the edge. Actually, yeah, I could do that. And then frees up a little bit of space for all that. And I could actually even put the A light over here in the art corner. Nice. Let's see, that's definitely gotta stay by the motorcycle. Kinda sucks that I can't really put it on the motorcycle anywhere. Oh, you can lift the visor, that's cool. Sorry, I'm just a sucker for decorating or like design games where you can move things around more freely. And that is very satisfying to me. Let's see. Let's put you over here by the tree. And maybe have this. Yeah, you know what? I'm gonna put this table out here. And then maybe like decorate it with the little stools. And then I want this one over here. And then I could have one of each of the cups by a stool. Move you a little bit closer. There. A little too close there. Okay. And let's see. I can now move this back just a little bit more space there. I guess I should have one light out here, but my problem is if it's outside, there's a chance of it getting ruined. You know what, actually? There we go, a little ghosty candle light. There, in the center. Okay, now, let's see, where can I put you for now? I could put it there. Kind of just move our motorcycle there. And actually, move these over here for now. No, I don't want you on top of that. I want you there in that little cubby area. So, let's do, let's see, I was gonna say, let's have our other chairs kind of just set up over here in the corner. It's gonna be like our little outdoor seating area where we want to chill and relax, or we got company over while we're working on our motorcycle. And then we have this over here. Our helmet can go on top of here for now. And let's see what we can do with these planters. A little bit of color over here. A little bit on that side. I actually had a fourth one just to even it out, you know? But that gives us a place to put our watering can. Okay. I did say last time I wanted to try and, like, maybe paint in some detailing once I had a better idea of how I wanted the decor. I am... the detailing is a nice idea. And you are a better artist. But this is our space, so we can make it whatever we want it to be. There. Just kind of random little swirls and whatnot. Move the paint can a little bit closer. Let's see. A little swirly here. Sorry it's a little bit angular, but I'm also doing this on a mouse. So they are not going to be perfect. But a lot better than I thought I'd be able to do, honestly. So a couple little things there. Let's see, can I maybe do like a zigzag? Yeah, I can at least manage that much. And maybe like dot, dot, dot. Just because I don't want the walls to be too plain, you know? There. And let's see. Can I maybe do something similar over here, but maybe more of a swoop effect? Somewhat. Okay. And then... Do not ask me what my creative process is, for there is none. It is just, I got the paintbrush. I'ma make art. So let's see. Ooh, actually, idea. So let's see. You can put that there. I wish I had something I could stand this on. So yeah, A, R, and T. It's art! I know it's not very straight, but neither am I, so it works. Alright. And then maybe just like a little figure 8 swirls. When in doubt, swirls and lines. It may look horrendous, but it is my horrendous mess. And nobody shall judge me in my own workspace. It looks so sloppy. Let's see. Can I manage it? Yeah, little hearts. They are ugly hearts, but they are my hearts. There we go. Okay, somewhat satisfied with that. Kinda curious, can I paint on the outside wall here? No, you cannot. Oh well. Never know if you don't try, right? Alright. I'm satisfied with this. I'm happy with how this turned out. Oops. Not mean to move that one. Dang it! I ruined everything! Alright, let's get you back over into your corner here. I had you, like, right about there. I was trying to turn that on. Yeah, maybe not. Okay. But yeah, I'm satisfied with that. It feels like a good cross between an art space and just a cozy little hangout area where we can also do some handiwork. I am satisfied. Try and move these over like as far as I can. There. That way when I take the picture, they're not going to be in the shot. Alright, so let's see. It's going to be the best angle for this. I can't really zoom out any further. No, I want to move up. Oops. I did not mean to take that picture. And I think that should be good enough. Yeah, maybe like that. Alright. Alright. And I can now save it. I'm just gonna Let's see, today... Yeah, that's the time. So it took me forever to find, like, where it uploaded the pictures. It actually uploads it into the app data for the game for anybody who gets this, and it took me a little while to find it, but yeah, you can get to it through that. Not a fan of that filter. Oh. Oh, can you, like, change the focal point? Well, I'm still satisfied. So yeah, let's finish our workshop. Yay! Happy with how that turned out. So now, we've got a whole nother building we can go into. Dark Music Hall. The house of a peculiar musician. Ooh, is it gonna feel creepy and haunted? Because I'm down. Hold up, I gotta zoom in. That is a bunch of gnomes gathered around a light. Okay, I am sufficiently spooked. And there's, like, writing on the walls. To sweep is to believe. Come back, please. We wait. Oh boy. I see mop. So they want us to clean this place is what I'm gathering, which, I mean, it absolutely needs it, so yes. Is there, like... Okay, like... No, I can't. I was curious to see if I could, like, leave this anywhere. So let's start getting the trash together, I guess. This makes it very difficult to see what I'm doing. Alright. Just keep getting bundles of trash. And don't move too quick, because otherwise... Oh, yeah, I can't just bring this closer. Okay. Let's see, can I position the light a bit better? Tiny bit better. And let's get the rest of this cleaned up. Oh wait, that's a candle. Okay, I can use this to get a little bit more light around here. Any other trash? The gnomes do not count as trash. We must remember this. Okay. I'm guessing next is probably going to be to clean. Which, that's going to be interesting since I can't really see too well here. I mean, I can at least see a little bit of where I'm cleaning. It at least lightens up the floor a little bit. Alright, let's get along these edges. Because, yeah, these floors are really grimy. If they are changing shades that easily. Okay, floor is clean. Do I need to clean any of the floors, like, up here or anything? I'm gonna assume not, because it gave me the thing for it already. Alright. Oh. I can't set that off to the side. Oh well. Okay, let's get... I was gonna say, let me get the light over here first. There we go, that's a little bit better. Let's get these windows cleaned. Oh my gosh, the grime. The grime is so gross. And I can't even tell how much of that is inside versus outside. Okay. Alright, got that window open. And let's clean this one. Like, I'm pretty sure the squeegee is not supposed to work like this. Also, how is it this dirty on the inside, but nowhere near as bad on the outside? Okay, was there writing on the other ones I just didn't see? more we are waiting, like they're praising the mop, the broom. Okay, that's terrifying. Okay. Goes to show you, do not ever trust gnomes. Like, garden gnomes, like, Alright, I'm just gonna put this out there. Never trust anything with a red cap when it comes to anything mythical. If it has a red cap, red caps take warning. That is the saying. So, yeah, if you have, like, a gnome or anything coming up to you with a red cap, which thankfully there's not too many red caps that I see among these guys, but still, do not trust them easily. I think that's about as good as the light's gonna get on those. So let's do... Let's see... Yeah, quick little squeegee of these. At least the windows clean pretty easily. You don't have to be super accurate with them. As long as you get the bulk of it, it'll do the rest. Okay. So... We've got the trash collected, we cleaned the floors and windows, and now we need to paint. Okay, what paint colors are we working with this time? Red, orangish paint, green, or blue? Well, I think blue is gonna kind of fit your whole motif here, so let's go with blue. Zoom out a little bit so I can see better. Alright. So let's get painting. There is so much wall to paint here. And it's still doing that weird thing where it keeps, might need to close some of these blinds to make sure I'm getting all the edges. And yep, I did miss a little spot along the edge there. Hold up, need more paint. Why does it not want to paint this one little corner? Is that just like... Oh, is that just like a crack in the wall? Okay. Makes me feel a little bit better now. Okay, that little side is good. Want to make sure I wasn't missing, like, the edge between the windows or anything. Because it's kind of hard to tell. Oh, now this is satisfying. Just the huge swaths of paint over all the creepy occult writings. Possibly a cult too. Occult and a cult. Alright. Did I get everything on that? Yeah, I did. Okay. Alright. Let's move our light source over to this wall. Okay, and let's move our paint tray. So we cannot put anything on the top layer is what I am learning here. That will make the decorations interesting to deal with. Hopefully they will be easier to move than all of this. Let's see. I'll go back and check behind the blinds in a moment. Honestly, I'm surprised this paint roller is lasting as long as it is. Okay, yeah, pretty even coat. Nice. Just gotta get this last little area. But yeah, I think that's one of the things I like about these types of games. It's just so satisfying to watch all of it come together like that. And I still think this area here is like a part of the outer wall. Alright, let's bring in our stuff. Oh, we've got more, let's Gonna say we've got more candles now at least. That's good. There's also a little balcony outside this window. That's cool. Let's get these open so I can see better. What is this? Let there be light part 1. Can I do? Oh, I guess I gotta get the lights set up first. That would actually make a lot of sense. I do hate that it took away my other light, but it's something. Is it got the candles? But I took away their light, and I'm not sure how they feel about it. It spoke. It made a noise. Y'all hearing that, right? They're going like, when I pick them up. Nope. So yes, they are indeed sentient. Terrifying. Very terrifying. Okay, we got some big furniture pieces here. I want lights, though. Oh, that's a cool chair. Is this like a sectional sofa? That's neat. Little ottoman that goes with this chair. Little shelving unit. This is all very cool, but I would much prefer lights so I can see better what all this looks like. Yeah, that is a cactus. I shall put cactus on top of the table for now. Another cactus. Somebody likes succulents and cactuses, I'm guessing. And I have to say I do like that the pots they're in are matching up with the chairs, and that's a cool little thing. What's that say? Let there be light part 2? Oh, it's a projector! Okay. Like okay, you know, I might actually make that a little projector space and then have the chairs point towards that. That's cool. Okay, little sound effect thing. I think that's a keyboard, so that means we probably... Oh, we gotta... we got a saxophone. Nice. Headphones, leave the keyboard for now. That's another little speaker. Put it up here by the other one. Got some drums. I know there's probably like a specific name for the type of drums those are, but I would probably get it wrong, so I'm not even gonna try. Okay. Another little table. Where are all the freaking lights? Why do I have a million furniture pieces and 0 lights? Oh, that's another little table. Tons of tables. So many tables. More tables than instruments. That looks like a desk chair, so I'm guessing we've got a computer in one of these boxes. Okay, we got some little rugs. Maybe like a little one here by what I'm assuming is the doorway. Yeah, you know what? Sure, that works. Oh, a little music award. That's cool. Actually, I'm definitely rearranging this once... Oh, no. I did not mean that. I wanted you on the table. Well, whatever. I was gonna say, I'm definitely rearranging all this once I get a light and can see better what I'm doing. Actually, here, can I just put all of them on this for now? Okay, that works. Oh, got a little music board. That's cool. Here. I'm gonna say, can I... Okay, I can at least put a candle here so I can see better. Put him there between... Oh no, then he's gonna be covering up the shutters. There, that works. Hold up. There. Hold up. Wait, okay, I thought for like half a second the eyes were flickering. Photos like this are usually family photos. Yeah, they are. Okay. Let's get you on top of here and start emptying you out. More ottomans and tiny tables. There are so many of these. I have a tiny light. I got a little tiny desk light finally. And it does hardly anything because it's so small. Let's see. Is this... Oh, this is a light. Okay. Something at least. Something that lights up. Hooray! Oops, I did not mean to drop it back there. Is this another light? It is! I'm finally finding the lights after all of this. I'm gonna assume this lights up too. Oh, that's cute. What are you? Oh, wait, can you go on the wall? Yes, you're a light too! Hooray! Look, we can finally see what we're doing! At last! There is light! Oh, that's cool, actually. I like that. Hold on, I kind of want to put you, like, maybe, like, over around here. Maybe I'll put you in the seating area. I'm not decided yet. Oh, cool. Got another one of these. Oh, I thought that was like a hanging light, but nope, it's a floor light. Little sphere of light. Very interesting choices for lights. That's a mirror, I'm assuming. Okay, got little throw pillows. Let's see. Leave that there for now. Oh, chessboard, nice. This is... I think it's like a lap tray sort of thing. Leave it over here for a moment while I figure out what else I've got left. Or is it a shelf? Oh, it's a shelf! Okay. I could do this over here between these guys. Just making sure it's a somewhat level shelf. Actually, yeah, it makes more sense to have it like this. There. Okay, what else I got? That looks like it looks like a Campbell's tomato soup can. It says cozy soup. Oh, that's another pillow. You know what, let's put it in this chair here. It squishes so nice. Is this oh, it's a little coffee table. Okay. Okay, so now I've got ideas for how I want to do things. There's still not enough light for my taste, but let's see where I can move some lights around. Because like I said, I definitely kind of want this to be a little den hangout area. Maybe do like a music corner over here. There are so many shelves and everything too. I like that it actually scales the projector based on how we have it. So I know I definitely want the screen to be up here, but is there something I could... Oh, I wonder, can I set it on top on this? Just to raise the picture up? I can. It's like if I put it here... but then it's got kind of a funky angle. Yeah, it's not gonna be... And I just gotta raise these pictures a little bit so they're not in the frame. There. Okay, so got that up there. And let's see what I can do with all these little things down in here. So let's... I do still love the zoom in feature like this. It makes everything so much easier to work with. Let's see. Oh, no, I want you still in the chair. For now, at least. Let's see. Ooh, I wonder, can I put this... Can I put you up here? Yeah, and then you get like... Well, I was kind of hoping that would be a bigger effect. Maybe I'll keep it like over here. And then... Move you over here for now. Oh, this one's a light too. That's cool. Actually, these kind of balance each other nicely. They're both pretty tall and lighthouse shaped, if that's a thing. Okay. So now that I've got... I wonder, can I put stuff out on the balcony? No. The answer is no, I cannot. Worth a shot. Okay, so... Let's see, now that I know what I can do with this... Actually, since this is the corner piece, this one needs to be on the end. So put you here in the corner. And then you are the next one after that. Oh, I definitely gotta line those up better. Let's see, get those even. Then little lounge piece on the end there. Just trying to get these as close as they can be. Because it kind of sucks when you fall through the gaps. My mom actually went through that once when she and my dad were just getting their first place together. They had, they were really tired and they didn't have enough time to set up everything how they wanted in their first home. And so they, because they didn't feel like unpacking all the furniture yet, they decided to, let's see, where can I put this where it's still gonna be functional? Yeah, there we go. But they so they just kind of ended up with, sorry, I keep getting distracted trying to figure out where I want to put stuff. They kind of got distracted and just, like, ran out of time. They're like, you know what, we're tired. Let's just go to bed for now. We'll figure out the rest of this in the morning. And so they had the couch and love seat together. And so they just decided, you know what, we'll stick with this for now. I can't really go any further over that way. Maybe I can have like one or two chairs up here in the, like, near the gnome circle. There. One kind of hanging out near the edge there, and then maybe this other one, like, I feel like that one's too big, but maybe have, like, little stool thing there. There we go. There, we can have this light over here so they can adjust that if they want to. I do not wish to disturb the circle of gnomes, though I might trade out the rugs. There, the circle of gnomes may have their rug. And we shall deal with this rug being down here. There we go. Okay, so now we've got some of this moved around a little bit better. Let's see, put our light in the corner over here so we can see better. And I still never found like, cause this is oh wait, hold up. Oh, that's not a keyboard, that's a soundboard. Okay. So that definitely belongs over here in the music corner. Can we maybe, like, do... maybe, like, this guy up here? I wonder, actually. Will that... Nah. It catches the gnomes too much. But then again, I kind of don't want to disturb them. Let's see, can I... maybe a little bit there... I feel like I still want something to set this on top of to raise it up just a little bit. But the gnomes. I do not want to anger the gnomes. They can have their little candle in their little candlelit vigil there. Let's see. And I gotta have this, I kind of want this in the middle just to balance it out, you know? Or, maybe I could do like a light, like this ball of light on top of here. There we go. And maybe we can put the soup can in the corner here, like have these in the corners. Okay. That's kind of working out. Okay, so this isn't meant to go on top of it, because this has to be like a bottom piece or something. Let me just like leave it over here. Okay. And I definitely got enough lights over in here. I kind of almost want to put, like, I definitely need to take, actually I need to take at least one of these candles for over here. So I've got some light here too. Maybe like put one on top of this guy. Actually fit a couple of them. And this green one I feel needs to be together with this. Could... Okay, so now I've got a better idea. Alright, so... where shall we put our cacti? We could definitely have like maybe the small one on the table here. That could help balance things out a tiny bit. No, it keeps wanting to snap to... Can I move you forward at all? Nope. The answer to that is a big old nope. See, I definitely want to... You match the couch, so I definitely want to have you over here. Maybe I can... Okay, yeah, I can put you on top of that. That works. Let's see. You match... Maybe I can have like this as a little in-between thing. Gotta keep our ottoman by the chair. Okay. Yeah, I definitely want you to be here. There we go. And then you kind of match this one here. Can I put... No, I cannot put cacti. Oops. Hold up. Trying to rotate it, but it's like, maybe I can put some, like one of them. Yeah, I can put some of them up here. There we go. A little bit of flora and a little bit of color up there. Alright, so let me see what I've got to work with now over here. Now I've got this light where I can move it. Okay. Oh wait, idea. You can have the chessboard up here. Like have this be a little chess playing area. And let's see, put you here for now so I can see a little bit better. Move the shelf. Got this really big fancy desk. Oh, I accidentally dropped one of the awards back here. Did not realize that. Still kind of want to keep this as the award shelf. I feel like that works really well. Let's see. Maybe, like, turn you over this way so I got some more light. Yeah, I just feel like this works well by the windows. And actually... try to think about what else could work as a little stool over here. Because... well... no, actually, I'll keep this as the computer desk chair. That just feels like a desk chair, you know? Though this pillow, yeah, I can have it like as a. Oh, no, I did not mean to do that. I was trying to put it on top of here. Yeah, maybe like. Oh, no, stop it! You are going on the couch, whether you like it or not. I don't care if you think you clash. There. Now sit there, squish, and be adorable, damn it. And then I could maybe take this and put it with that. Okay. That on top of here for now, so I got a little bit more light. And then this is our nice little desk chair. Which we're definitely still putting this up here. And definitely put the headphones with that. Maybe I could take, like, maybe I can take these candles and put at least one of them over here by that. There. Now I got some more light in the corner here. The room is definitely coming together better now. I will still not disturb the gnomes. I will not incur the wrath of the gnome overlords. Okay, so I did say this was going to be our whole little music corner, so let me move this. Still want to keep, maybe like have this in the corner, or does it not fit? Does not fit, so we move the desk over just a touch. What is it hitting? There we go. Oh, now it's clipping out of reality just a touch. What am I getting stuck on? Oh, is it because if I have it too close, it's not, I can't open the windows? I don't care about the windows, I care about my aesthetics, damn it! Okay. So if that's not gonna work there, then move the desk back over a bit. Then we can have, we have this like next to the stairs. Let me see if I want to. And honestly, this is kind of nice having this in the middle like this. Nice little effect it gives it. There, put that more in the center. Yeah, I just wanted to see if there were any that I wanted to kind of move around. I kind of like this here. And then like have you towards the bottom, you here in the middle. There. It's nice. I like the way that looks. Okay. Then I get this cool little star effect over here in the corner. Very relaxing. Then let's see, keep our, since this is our music corner, we want to keep our instruments handy. And then don't want these too far away. And what is this, by the way? Oh, it's another sound thing, so that could probably go on the desk with this. There, put those together. And then this is a little speaker. Maybe have that over here, like all our little music stuff on the desk. Alright, so that frees up a little bit more room. Okay, I feel like that's a little too on the nose, having the yellow one on top of there. So let's do this. And maybe like have this guy back here, and then do I want to give the gnomes a table? I fear them, but I feel like I must give them stuff that will let them respect me. Or at least know that I mean them no harm. Let's see. Move the... Nah, I don't want to move the soup can too close. We have like... Nah, it looks weird like that. But then that's too close to the coffee table. I just look at this one that's kind of awkward. Running out of ideas for where to position everything so that it still feels somewhat natural. Ooh, actually, could I put this in the corner? I wonder... I can. Okay. I have, like, the 2 candles on here. And I could have you on the other side. Okay. Okay, that works. Maybe, like, put this little guy as an extra light over here between the 2. I like that it has the little drum sound effect when you pick him up. That's cool. Okay, we just got 3 more tables to place. Gosh. How many tables does this guy need? This is not a super huge space, my guy. You need to learn to downsize. That works. Cause like I said, I don't want to put anything too close to the... Actually, I could probably put you on top of there. There, that works. And still want to keep that there for now. And I could probably take one of the candles and put it on top of this. Just to kind of keep the lights semi-even throughout the room. But it's still just kind of sitting here. Maybe if I brought you down here. Put you in the middle here. That's a little... Oops, did not mean to open you. A little bit more in the center there. Maybe put this a little bit more centered here. I just don't really have anywhere that I would want to put this table. And I like... So I can't just decide not to put it anywhere, I think. Oh wait, I just realized I've got 2 tables here. Damn it. You know what? I like this. Can I... Nope, I cannot put the candle outside like that. I can't put it on top of the soup can though. There we go. You know what? I like this. Like, I don't want to make it feel too cluttered. You know, like this already has so much going on. And I've only got the 1 shelf, so I can't fit everything along the walls. So yeah, I think I am content-ish with this. And I yeah, just put this over here so I got light on both walls. But yeah, content with this. Let me just center this a little bit more. There. Alright, let's go ahead and take our picture. Let's see. Can we... Yeah, I can get a little bit of the upper area there. Okay. I like that. I think that looks good. Okay. Got a little bit of everything showing there. Alright. Let me just move that picture over. Yeah, whenever you save it, click the file to see where it's saved and then take a second to move it on your computer. It makes it a lot easier when you go to find it later. So let's move that. There we go. But, yeah. I am finished with that room. I like the way it turned out. Oh, okay, so yeah, that was the final level of the demo. Thank you for making these rooms, Hozy. You can replay any level from the map. Okay, so I'm glad they came back and did that. They gave us 3 really nice rooms to learn the fundamentals, get excited, and yeah, I can't wait until the rest of these get unlocked in the full game, and I've got this wish listed. I'm definitely playing this when it comes out. But until then, thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you next time. Bye-bye!
Aw, game over already? Don't worry, there's always more fun to be had later. If you enjoyed your stay, please leave a like, comment, and subscribe. And thank you for visiting Arya's Arcade. Bye-bye!